Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I've got some very special commentary footage for you. However, before I get into that, I just wish to issue a huge thanks to my two patrons, NB Hollywood and Nigare898. Without your continued support, I wouldn't be able to continue to produce these videos in quite the same sort of way that I currently do. So, thank you both ever so much for your continued support. So here we are in the monster mashup mode. So I'm in the Awakened Revenant, which is otherwise the Crafts Panther in World War II. Now this tank's special ability is that when it is completely still and unmoving and not firing, the red lights go out and it looks like a dead tank, like for instance the one that I was just staring at there. So it has a remarkable ability to hide in plain sight. You also may have noticed back there that the gun hits remarkably hard. I hit that Wraith for 890. These rounds may load rather slowly, but they do pack a serious punch. And well, there we are. That's another big hit into the side of the Wraith, and one of my teammates, my fellow Revenant in fact, manages to get the killing blow. I see here in the enemy back lines that there is a Gorinich and a Kaiju, so I have an easier shot on that Gorinich just there. So I take the shot and then I strike a pose to sort of try not to look quite as conspicuous, I suppose. I want to look a little bit more like one of the dead tanks, so striking a sort of weird, unnatural pose like that, to my mind, sort of helps me blend in with the enemy tanks. I managed to take another 706 HP off that Gorinich, which is really just crazy when you consider how much HP that thing has, and indeed the armor that it has as well. Unfortunately, I have been rumbled. He saw me shoot, or at least took a lucky guess as to which one of the tanks around here shot him, and he manages to set me on fire just as the Kaiju goes past me. The Kaiju seemed a little bit unsure as to what was going on. He didn't take the shot at me, but now, because I've been shot yet again by the Gorinich and set on fire, it's time to move. I am, as you see here, targeting the Kaiju. Unfortunately, also lag intervenes a little bit, and I sort of teleport into that building. But my teammates have started to show up to come to my rescue as I continue to throw shells into that Kaiju. So I've managed to get around the corner out of sight, which is enormously powerful for this tank, because as soon as you lose sight of it, it's very easy indeed to sort of lose the tank entirely. The Kaiju got really lucky just there. I managed to bounce a shot off him. Had that append, that would have been him dead easily. I do another quick teleport thanks to the lag. It's not a tank ability, it's just a bit of lag. 78 damage, finishes off for that Gorinich. I'm glad that I've been the one to get the final kill on him there, given that he was pretty much solely responsible for me taking nearly 1,000 damage. So now it's time to just finish off the last two tanks on the enemy team, and they are both Revenants, so they are both the same as me, which means you will notice that they do not appear on the minimap. In fact, they are never going to be highlighted, as again, that is a trait of the tank. The only way you will ever notice one of these tanks is if it is right in front of you, or otherwise in your line of sight, and you see it sort of moving. So here I am searching, and there we go. Did I see some red eyes light up? I did. I hit that Revenant for 808 damage. The weak spot is the turret. Weirdly, you don't want to shoot them in the tracks, as that is a very strong part of this tank. So I am sort of aiming slightly away from him, so hopefully if he were to look at me, he wouldn't think that I am actually a player. I'm just but a dead tank and should be ignored, of course. The shot I did take on him did unfortunately bounce, but I'm slowly loading away, and there we go. Another good healthy shot into him, taking over 800 damage off of him, bringing me up to a rather wonderful, well now, 6,700 damage, and the game is over. We have been victorious, and I've managed to secure MVP in a truly fantastic tank. That's it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, something a little bit different. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.